Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Jen here. So today we are going to be doing eyeshadow, and I have hooded eyes. So I like to do these and show different looks. I'm going to use some fun colors. Lively is one of the new unique colors. So I'm going to be using that one along with optimistic and manipulative. And then I think this color is timid. Yeah, timid. So all pressed shadows, they are in my really big thing here, all unique. And so, and maybe a little bit of the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. So before we get started, if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. And be sure to click subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications whenever I upload. I do not have a regular upload schedule, which is why you need to ring the bell, because you want to know every time I upload something. So, second, if you're not new to my channel, thank you for being a loyal watcher. You are the bee's knees, okay? Alright, now then, if you want to know how to do bright color eyeshadows on a hooded eye, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to get a couple of different brushes. I'm going to grab a Luxie dual-ended. I've rubbed the number off of it, so ta-da. I'm going to use a Luxie angled brush, which I've also rubbed the number off. I got all of these in my Ipsy Glam bag, so thanks to the Ipsy ladies. A smudge brush by e.l.f., a shader liner brush by Younique, an Anastasia brush, and then I'm also going to use another Younique brush. It is the angled shadow with a sponge brush. I just like the angled side of it. So those are the brushes that I'm going to use, and I'm also going to use a crease brush at some point, along with this big illuminator brush by, I can't really see that name, but dun dun dun, you can. Okay? Okay then. So, I'm going to start with Timid all over the lid. I've already done my eyeshadow primer. I used Younique eyeshadow primer. I will link my Younique website down below, so if you're going to get any of these items, you'll be able to. And we're just going to set with the color Timid because it helps to be able to blend out the other shadows that we're putting on. And if you've never used Younique shadows, they're super pigmented and literally doesn't take much. So we have our top 50 leaders in Hawaii right now, and they are packing bags for the school there and one of the places that's for abused women with their children. So that's really fun that our leaders are doing that like right now. I'm gonna go in and start with this Luxie brush. I'm gonna use the color Lively, and I'm gonna start in my crease. Alright, and I'm just gonna go right here. Now I have a lot of extra skin as far as my hood, so it's super heavy hood, and if I get it in the crease, then it just disappears. So I have to go above. I have to go up here where my actual bone is and latch onto that. So then you have to make sure sometimes that your eye is completely open and you're like looking forward to do the eye look. Alright? Now you can use a handheld mirror. I use a lighted mirror in front of me, and then I also have the small Kat Von D and the little Kat Von D. So sometimes I just have to look like right out and see that the color is kind of peeking out. And I did this look yesterday. I really liked it, so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial with this so people can see. And then I'm going to go in and use my angled Luxie brush to blend this out. I love this brush for blending. It's not a typical blending brush, but it really does a good job. So that's why I pick it. Then we're going to go into the next eye. Same kind of business here, into the crease. And then we're just going to take it out. They would teach you to use the other side of the brush and just pat until you get the rounded part up top. But I kind of know my eye, so I don't do that. But I guess I could do like a tutorial on how to do that as well if you wanted. Drop it down in the comments below if you'd like to. I know that there's hooded eyeshadow like tutorials on YouTube, but actual hooded eye people don't really ever do them, so it's nice to have an actual hooded eye person doing the video. I'm just blending out again, and you can kind of look and see, you know, I need to add a little bit more color to one side or the other, and you want to always make them even. And just windshield wiper it. And once they're kind of even, then you can go on to the next part. And ta-da. I don't really go in and do any of like the bottom color until the very, very end, because I like to finish the top before I do that, and then I can, you know, integrate other colors into the bottom. I like to do like an oddball color after it gets done. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the color Peach Punch. Well, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to go with the Younique crease brush with the color Peach Punch, and we're going to go right here on the outside corner, and we're going to take that down in a V shape. And these aren't as pigmented as the Younique ones, so I really have to pick up the color. And we're giving just a slight lift to the eye with this color. And depending on your eye shape and how severe your hood is, will depend on like how far you need to bring it in and up. You'll just have to know your eye shape. I can't tell you like it's definitely this or definitely that, because I don't know what your face looks like, obviously through a video, but you do. So take this, and then we're going to go back in with this shader brush here and just blend this out. Then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of Peach Sangria, and we're going to run it along that same spot, but we're going to bring it in the crease here. Okay, so these other colors have really been like transition colors. And we're just going to brighten that up. And you can kind of blend out with the Anastasia brush, so I like that about it. I'm going to grab your angle again, and you're just going to take it and diffuse it just a little bit. So you've still got the color on the outer corner, and you can see that it's lifting. And then we're going to take our small smudge brush, and we're going to go in with the color Lively, and we're going to match them up to the corner here. And we're not going to come in really, really far, just about to the pupil here with the color on the bottom, because if you do all the way in, it's going to make your eye look really heavy and it's going to fall down. So I'm going to go in with the opposite side of my liner shader brush. I'm going to go back to Peach Sangria. Okay. And this is where I'm going to do the patting, taking the color and then swooping it kind of up. Alright. And then I'm just going to keep diffusing. Then I'm going to grab just a little bit of Lively and pop that there in that little V. And then blend it. Alright. Out here just a little bit. Now I'm going to grab this liner shader brush, or liner sponge brush, sorry. And I'm going to take a little bit of Peaches and Cream, and it's a super light color, and we're going to go right here along the outside of where we had the darker color. And we're going to blend that together right there. Okay? Now I'm going to use my finger for this part, and we're going to take the color right here. As you can see, this is another Younique color. I think it is Manipulative, yes. And I'm just going to pop this right here on the lid. So it's a shimmer, and I like the shimmer on the lid. especially with something like this, and then it kind of goes back into the color Lively, so you can pop just a little bit more right there for your transition. And then I'm going to take my really small brush here, and I'm going to go into the color Optimistic. I'm going to bring it right here in the corner. I'm going to blend it into Manipulative. And then we're going to take it out into the highlight right here. And down. So we're going to meet up with the Lively that we did on the bottom. And then we're going to go in with the Peaches and Cream color, the lighter color we did up top. And we're just going to gently put that underneath both of those colors. So you can see, alright? And at this point, it's pretty much done. We're just going to do liner highlight. We're just going to blend all this out, okay? And you can take your liner shader brush, and we're going to take that color Optimistic, and we're just going to go right here underneath the brow. Alright, same color that we put there in the corner, we're going to use as our little highlight. Liner shader again. Always want to blend stuff out. Then you can take your concealer brush. Use whatever kind of concealer you want. I'm always going to use a Younique Mineral Concealer. We're going to put it on the back of our hand and just pop a little bit. We're going to go from the bottom of the lash line, just kind of like you would do a wing, and just clean that up. Okay? And now you can see one eye when it's finished. So even though we have a darker color down here on the lid, we've fused it with the Optimistic, with the Lively. We've created the nice clean mark. We're going to highlight, not highlight, but we're going to do our liner and lashes, and voila, it'll be done. So if you guys will go ahead, I will link it. I will do an after picture on my Instagram so that you can see and we can be friends. And I'll put all my handles so you can go watch on Snapchat, you can see on Twitter, Instagram, and you'll be able to see the finished look with everything in it. And this has really, really given the eye a lift. So you can see how my eye looks really heavy over here and how this one doesn't. And it's because we created the illusion and we followed the bone that we have here. So know your eye shape, and that's it. So if there's another video that you're wanting to see, a different color, a different type of eyeshadow that you want done, drop it in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you later.